Dear students, in this video we are going to discuss about how to create a table in MySQL and how to insert a record into the table and how to delete records from the given table. First, let us see what are the data types are available in MySQL environment. Char data type, it refers to fixed length character string. Varchar, it refers to variable length character strings. Here n indicates the size of the string. Int, it's an integer. Small int, and small int, these two data types refers to whole numbers. Suppose if you want to store fraction numbers, you can use real and float as a data type. Integer refers to whole numbers and floating point numbers refers to numbers with decimal point. In numeric data type, there are two parameters, p and d. P refers to the total number of digits. The d refers to the number of digits after the decimal point. For example, numeric 3, 1. 3 means the total number of digits in a number. 1 refers to number of digits after the decimal point. So in this data type, we can store 44.5 as a number. Suppose if you store 45.5, it is valid because total in this number for 445 there are 3 digits. So first condition is satisfied. The second condition is there must be a 1 digit after the decimal point. Yes, after the decimal point there is only 1 digit, that is 5. So 44.5 is valid, but remaining for remaining two numbers 444.5 or 0.2, those numbers are invalid. So in numeric data type, the first parameter the first parameter indicates the total number of digits, and the second parameter refers to the total number of digits after the decimal point. If you want to store a whole number, use small int as a data type. If you want to store fraction numbers, you can choose either float or real. If you want to store suppose if your number is fraction number is high, you can choose suppose if you want to store a big fraction numbers, you can choose double as a data type. Suppose if you want to store any string type data, you can choose either char or varchar. So these are the available data types in MySQL environment. Next, how to create a table in MySQL. Yes, there is a command, that is a create table command. Create table, the syntax is very simple. First we have to write the command name, that is create table, then followed by name of the table, and then we have to use a parenthesis, bracket, then attribute name followed by data type. So create table command followed by name of the table followed by bracket, opening bracket, then name of the attribute, and followed by data type. So it should be a comma separated list. Usually that list will have a name of the attributes and corresponding data types. So this is the syntax for create table command. So you can see the example here. Have created instructor table, create table instructor, id, name, department, name, salary. So these are attributes of instructor table. Char, varchar, numeric. So these are the data types. So in this example, char 5. So it can hold maximum 5 characters. So char 20. So it can hold maximum 20 characters. Varchar 20. So this can also hold maximum 20 characters. Numeric 8, 2. So the total number of digits, there should be the number any number, that number should have 8 digits, but there should be 2 digits after the decimal point. So next, at the time of table creation, we can include integrity constraints. There are two important integrity constraints in database management system. One is primary key and another one is foreign key. Uh, Primary key is also an attribute which uniquely identifies any record in a relation. And among many attributes, we can designate anyone as a primary key, but that key should uniquely identifies the uh, that should uniquely identifies a record in a relation. Foreign key is also an attribute which foreign key is also an attribute which refers to or which points to primary key of another table. So this is called as foreign key. The use of foreign key is it builds the relationship between two relations or two tables. So in this slide, you can see the two kinds of integrity constraints. The first one is primary key. The primary key is called as entity integrity constraint, and the second one, foreign key, is called as referential integrity constraints because it builds the relationship between the two relations. So both are essential to make a efficient database design. So here I have included one more example by including integrity constraints. Here ID is a primary key and department name is a foreign key. That attribute referring the department table, that is referring the department table. So this is an example. Yes, this is another example. Yes, here there are two more MySQL commands. One is insert into command, another one is delete. The use of insert into command is we can add a record into the table. The syntax is insert into is a MySQL command followed by table name and then followed by keyword values, and then we must provide the list of values. So insert into, in this example, insert into is an MySQL command, instructor is the name of the table, values is the keyword, and then followed by we have to provide a list of values. Then delete command. Yes, we can remove the records from the table. By using this command, we can remove the records from the table. Delete from instructor. Yes, it removes all the tuples from the instructor relation. So this is the use of delete command. So in this presentation, we discussed three types of MySQL commands: create table command, insert into command, and delete command. And also we discussed two kinds of integrity constraints. One is entity integrity constraints, that is primary key, and another one is referential integrity constraint, that is foreign key. Thank you.